and you're just going to take my money, my life, my food off my plate because I don't like Charlie Kirk? That's not okay. It is not okay to target me because I felt joy that day. I can't help how I feel. I felt joy. That's me. That's what I believe. That's what I think of him. I can't help that. So I don't deserve a job?
A lot of these leftists need to be in psychiatric hospital, psychiatric homes. A lot of them, they are all mad. It's obvious. You can see that he's mad. He said he felt joy when Charlie died. He said, you know, these people are working the best of me. These people are crazy, guys. These people, they're all crazy. This is wickedness, guys. This is evil. Why are people this evil? Why do I keep seeing evil people like this? And they walk and they straight with us. Why are this evil? Why are they this evil? Why is the heart of man this evil? Why in the world will you feel joy over a man being shot dead? An innocent man in front of his kids and his family. How in the world will you feel joy in your hearts hearing such news? How wicked can people be, guys? More liberals are getting fired after celebrating Charlie Kirk's death. This shows how evil human beings can be, how leftists can be. These are groups of violent people. Let's check this video out together, guys.
For my job. I was just fired from my job. I was just fired from my job. I was just fired from my job.
Say that again?
I was just fired from my job. Now I have nothing but this. I have nothing but this website. I have nothing anymore. I have nothing. I have nothing anymore. I have nothing anymore. I have nothing anymore. I have nothing anymore.
As you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out.
To the person that sent that video to corporate and got me fired, thank you. And I know that everybody is going to see this video too, and that's okay. I'm not going to say anything wrong. Did I realize
Why is she
that
crying?
what I was saying in that video
Clean
was
those
going to
tears.
lead to this? No, I would have never fucking done that. But it seems like with my life, no matter how hard I fucking try, I end up fucking shut up. But I know that everything happens for a fucking reason. And I may not know
Explain
right
the
now
victim.
what that reason is, but eventually God will reveal that to me. I love helping addicts. I love helping people. This job stressed me the fuck out some days, but I didn't care because it was worth it because I was helping people. I have no idea what I'm gonna do. My daughter is about to go to college, and I don't know now how I'm going to pay for that, but I know that I'll figure it out. And if you want to send this video to corporate too, that's fine. But to anybody that creates content, if you work at a treatment facility, if you work in healthcare, watch what you say very carefully, because
Right now, she's a evil, malicious woman. This is how they are. All these left delusional mad people. This is who they are. This is how they are. They are all crazy. They are crazy individuals. She's playing the victim game for who? Like, why are you playing the victim game after celebrating a man's death, after celebrating an innocent man, a father of two, after celebrating his death? How wicked can you be? How evil can someone be? The man died from an assassin, from someone shooting him directly at the neck. And you are celebrating the death. Now you're coming online to play the victim game right here. This is how these leftists are. They like playing the victim game. This is a high rate of wickedness. This woman, she's evil. Mark their faces. This woman is evil. See, I have no pity for these leftists anymore because they have gotten to my throat. They have hooked me. I'm fucking tired of hearing them playing this victim game every single time because I'm furious right now. I'm pissed. This woman, she's a delusional, malicious, evil person. It's obvious from my cry. Fake. These are fake tears. Absolutely fake.
it doesn't matter if you don't speak somebody's name. Just describing a situation is enough to get you fired. I did not know that, but now I sure do now. I don't know what I meant to do in this life. I don't know
into this now.
But I just keep getting thrown in different ways. Maybe I make stupid decisions, yes, but my intentions are always fucking good.
Let me ask you tonight, do you think Donald Trump is a fascist?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
So, we came in for an order earlier to print a poster for a vigil tonight.
Yeah, so
for
we
somebody
don't
that
print
passed.
propaganda.
It's not
It's propaganda. I'm sorry. We don't put that here.
Alrighty. So, what's your name?
Carol, I'm print supervisor.
I'm one of the managers.
Yes.
So, unfortunately, we do
So
not
they
print-
say they don't print
we don't
political
print
propaganda.
No.
So this is somebody that passed away a couple years
That's
ago.
political propaganda, unfortunately. I'm
So
sorry.
this is for a prayer tonight, for a prayer vigil.
It's still propaganda, unfortunately.
I printed
what
other
makes
things.
it propaganda? Because he's a political figure, and I don't have to.
Right.
Yeah.
Our general manager is going to be in on Monday. If you
No,
want to
it's
speak
totally
further on the
we
subject,
if you would like to.
you're welcome to.
Video about Charlie Kirk ended up on Turning Point UK's Twitter account, so I need to address this because it's all getting a little out of hand. Let me firstly state that I am no longer at the Petticoat Emporium. My stall has been removed. In the neck at his own debate rally. I try to avoid American politics if possible, but I've opened X to a bunch of little bitches crying and whinging about how political violence is never the answer. These people are gunning for politics that is inherently violent to its people. These people are gunning for politics that are inherently violent to a population. To marginalised people. To people who need access to healthcare. This is the same across the West. This isn't just the US. This is England too. I'm sick of this idea that you can't meet violence with violence. If somebody was smacking you in the face in the corner of a room over and over, you're going to hit them back. You have to. You're not getting out of that unless you do. These people do not care if you live or die. They don't. As long as you can work for them and make them money, and once you're useless, they don't care. They want you to die. Why is anyone condemning that? Fucking them all. Them all.
Meet Haley Curdell, a 911 dispatch.
You see, every single one of them, these are the people who are promoting this violence, this leftists, these crazy bitches. They are the ones that promoting this killings. They are the ones that are promoting it. See, Charlie was a very incredible man. He never wished death on his enemy. He never, not once. I watched hundreds of his videos. He never wished death on his enemies. On people who he did not agree with, he never wished death on them. He never. Not once, guys. Not once. These are wicked. This is wickedness, guys. This is evil. Evil. This is pure evil. How wicked can humans be? How wicked can this leftists be? How?
From Nashville, Tennessee. She has been put on unpaid leave due to her social media post. For some reason, Haley thought that this cartoon would be appropriate. This is a person that works in law enforcement. She's a 911 dispatcher.
This is
Well,
wickedness,
she was.
guys. This is evil.
A lot of people on this app were making jokes about Charlie Kirk's assassination on social media. And today, they are waking up, finding out that they have no jobs and they have been fired or laid off. Well, what did you think was going to happen? Just because you don't agree with what somebody says does not mean that you should be doing stuff like this. It's disgusting. I hope they find the rest of the people that have been making jokes about the situation, and I hope they all lose their jobs.
Pay for it, they all lose their
world
job.
that we're living in.
I made some stupid comments about Charlie Kirk.
Thank God you know he's
on
stupid.
the day that he was shot. I said some things on Blue Sky and on Threads that I'm sorry, not sorry for, but I said them and I deleted them when it was requested that I do so by my employer. And then today on a weekend, I'm told that I am no longer employed at Microsoft. After 6 years, building the diversity, equity, and inclusion department from scratch, I lose my job because one of you, some random person, reports my posts to my employer goes out of their way to find out where I work and takes my job, takes my security away from me for a thought, for an opinion, and you talk about freedom of speech like you care about it, and you're just going to take my money, my life, my food off my plate because I don't like Charlie Kirk? That's not okay. It is not okay to target me because I felt joy that day. I can't help how I feel. I felt joy. That's me. That's what I believe. That's what I think of him. I can't help that. So I don't deserve a job?
And Pratt and I like...
A lot of these leftists need to be in psychiatric hospital, psychiatric homes. A lot of them. They are all mad. It's obvious. You can see that he's mad. He said he felt joy when Charlie died. He said, you know, these people are working the best of me. These people are crazy, guys. These people, they're all crazy. This is wickedness, guys. This is evil. Why are people this evil? Why do I keep seeing evil people like this? And they walk and they straight with us. Why are this evil? Why are they this evil? Why is the heart of man this evil? Why in the world will you feel joy over a man being shot dead? An innocent man in front of his kids and his family. How in the world will you feel joy in your hearts hearing such news? How wicked can people be, guys? This leftist, they are... I think the psychiatric world is not... They need to build more wards. They need to build more psychiatric hospitals because we have a lot of people who are running mad in the streets, guys. People like this man. And they're playing the victim games. Why are they all playing the victim games and they didn't do anything bad? You celebrated a man's death. An innocent man who was murdered in broad light. He was murdered in front of 3,000 people. You celebrated his death. Why? I saw a video of Donald Trump hearing the news from his opponents that died. He felt pain in him. He felt she shouldn't have died. He said she was a good woman. Irrespective of how you do not like someone's opinion, never wish death on the person. Never celebrate the person's death. This was an incredible man who voiced his opinion, Charlie Kirk. And he was killed, and you are celebrating it. Why in the world will you be happy? It's not funny. Why in the world will you be happy for such? It shows how wicked you are. It shows how evil your heart is. This leftist... Let's keep watching, guys.
Going on the internet and finding people who like to make fun of Charlie Kirk's death, and I let their employers know what they're up to online. And we got 7 more confirmed fired.
So I've lost my job. I got called into the office yesterday. I kind of felt like something was off, but they called me in the office yesterday, and after I finished like half through the work, and told me that they could either fire me or I could put a resignation in, but that would look better. But they fired me, or they're getting rid of me because of my TikTok and the book post.
I got me fired from my job. I woke up and told myself the shit from the Charlie Kirk shit from yesterday. What the fuck? I gotta pay my rent. What the fuck, y'all? I told y'all was gonna not get me fired when y'all did.
After celebrating the assassination of Charlie Kirk, DC writer Gretchen Felker Martin has been fired, and DC has canceled the entire new series of Red Hood. She posted some comments that I almost don't want to repeat. Hope the bullet's okay after touching Charlie. The first issue dropped of Red Hood on Wednesday, but by Thursday, DC had fired her, canceled the entire run, and even refunded the comic shops for unsold comics. Honestly, this shouldn't be a shock or a surprise. Felker Martin has a long history of extreme public statements. From 9/11 to Osama bin Laden to the awful stuff she said about J.K. Rowling. So honestly, how did DC not see this coming? DC said her comments promoted hostility and violence, which violated their standards. But the fact that they cold called this disgusting person and got them to write for them should set off some alarm bells about what's coming from DC. Bottom line, Red Hood is dead on arrival, and now DC's cleaning up a mess they should have seen from a mile.
Because I think there are Greg, come here. What? Greg, hold on for a second. Charlie Kirk was just shot on a college campus in Utah. Did you see what I just saw? Is it bad? Okay. Charlie Kirk was just shot at his campus in Utah. Why are you laughing? He is my friend. Your first reaction is to Charlie Kirk is a d, and you're smiling, and you laugh that my friend just got shot. You had the audacity to laugh. If you think shooting Charlie Kirk is justified because you disagree with his political opinions, you need to study your heart. Abortion culture has led to a desensitizing of our nation, where we think we can shoot political enemies and we think it's justified. Do you guys think it's justified or a good thing that Trump got shot? Did you guys laugh? Charlie was shot in the neck, by the way, and you're laughing and clapping for it. What you all did, you're laughing. So today when we were setting up, someone said, "F those babies, kill them all." That's what, and you laughed again.
Episode 2 of Let's Make These People Famous for the vile comments they have made about Charlie Kirk's unaliving. I don't care what political party you are a part of, this is never okay. We have a lot of these, so buckle up. This is Melissa Cook, and she made this vile comment here saying he is a terrible human being. Terrible. I do not wish blank on anyone, but him not being here is a blessing. She works for this school district right here, CCSD Panthers. They have made this statement addressing it, but nothing has yet to be done about this woman. Pause to read. This woman right here is Stasia Sumter. She allegedly works for the Knoxville Community School District, specifically at West Elementary. She is a special education teacher, and this is her profile. She made this comment here saying, "I normally would say till I see you again. So since I never wish to see you again, to you, I say goodbye." Then made this comment here saying, "Bye-bye, a-hole." This is Zachary Stewart. He is the assistant director of admissions at Hampshire College. They have actually made a comment about what he has said, just saying that his comment does not reflect their values. He said, "I'll say this once about Charlie Kirk. The man was not going to say all of those words. I will never mourn the loss of a man like that, ever. The only people I feel bad for is his children, simply because they will have to reckon with the kind of person he was. He was a horrendous human being." To be honest, I can't say his name. I think it's Whitey Bullock. He made this comment today saying, "America became greater today." There, I said it. He allegedly works for the Greenville County Schools. They have yet to make a statement about his comment. This is Gerald Burgett, I think. He is the lead writer for Suns the Phoenix Sports. And they have made a comment we'll look at, but he said, "Truly, I don't care if you think it's insensitive or poor timing or decline to respect an evil man who died. Too many of you are more concerned about being polite and appearing to be good people rather than showing some backbone and standing on principle to condemn hate." He also made these two comments here. Pause to read them. Phoenix Sports says, "We have addressed this matter and with the individual and made the decision to part ways." There is a lot more where this came from, so stay tuned for part 3.
I was just fired from my job. So, yeah. Follow me. I don't know. Like this video, give me a follow, and stay tuned for more content because it is coming. It is coming.
Worker at Middle Tennessee State University in Murfreesboro was fired for remarks they made after Charlie Kirk's death. Let's get back to Peyton at the WKRN.com alert desk now with the new information. Peyton.
Yeah, the MTSU president issued a statement saying an employee offered, quote, inappropriate and callous comments on social media concerning the horrific and tragic murder of Charlie Kirk, end quote. MTSU says the comments were inconsistent with their values and have undermined the university's credibility and reputation. The employee was immediately fired. Their role at the university was not released.
Matthew Dode made comments that were inappropriate, insensitive, and unacceptable. We apologize for his statements, as has he. There is no place for violence in America, political or otherwise. And tonight, President Donald Trump also called out anyone making comments demonizing those who disagree with them politically.
It's a long past time for all Americans and the media to confront the fact that violence and murder are the tragic consequence of demonizing those with whom you disagree day after day, year after year, in the most hateful and despicable way possible.
That's right, no room for that. And again, Fox Digital reporting that MSNBC has fired political analyst Matthew Dode over his inappropriate comments today.
Thousands of people have gone online celebrating the passing of Charlie Kirk, and many of them are now losing their jobs. Many of the people you've seen cheering on the passing of Charlie Kirk started with this man who just moments after Charlie Kirk was struck, right in front of him, was cheering on video that Charlie Kirk was hit. Then you have this woman who was a nurse going on TikTok celebrating the passing of Charlie Kirk, and now people have found out where she works and are talking to her employers. This man who wrote this entire statement here is actually in the military, and people have already alerted Pete Hegseth, who is essentially this man's boss, and will probably be trying to do something about it. You have another woman who is a 2nd and 3rd grade teacher's aide who was posting about that she wished she would have heard of another obituary talking about Donald Trump, but instead she would settle for Charlie Kirk. And this man, probably the most prominent person to be fired after their comments on Charlie Kirk, was Matthew Dowd, who was actually working at MSNBC and went on air saying some absolutely terrible things. But more and more of these videos are coming out, and more of these people are going to be losing their jobs.
Shocked. I was like, somebody actually posted this.
A Barrington teacher tonight put on paid leave after parents say the teacher posted inappropriate comments on social media about the shooting of conservative activist Charlie Kirk.
No remorse, no nothing. It was more so, oh, he got what was coming for him.
Parents say the post in question was a TikTok video. It's since been taken down, but parents we spoke with still saw it.
It was a post of a male teacher who is saying that the killing was justifiable.
Barrington Superintendent Chris Ashley first announced the school's actions to parents over email before addressing the issue again at tonight's school committee meeting.
We will be conducting an outside investigation into this. We can't discuss the details.
Any acts of political violence cannot be tolerated.
Parents tell us the teacher in the alleged video works in the high school and is involved in the union. Multiple parents spoke out during public comment tonight.
Having the most evil reaction to someone's death is literally disgusting.
Very disgusting.
To make
right?
our students feel safe,
very disgusting.
Our conservative students feel safe, our Christian students feel safe, he needs to be removed.
The school said that he's now on paid administrative leave. Is that enough?
No.
He needs to be fired.
It sets a precedent that you can say whatever you want on the internet and nothing will ever happen.
And I asked the school committee for the name of that teacher. They wouldn't give it to me. On Monday, the school committee will determine who that independent investigator is going to be.
So, prayers and thoughts for Charlie? No, I have no prayers and thoughts for him left from all my prayers and thoughts for these innocent children who did nothing wrong. We're not sending out divisive, hateful messages. We're not saying that empathy is a problem with America. I refer to him as the anti-empathy guy. I just want to make sure that y'all had heard about the school shooting, because to me that is something that is more concerning than a douchebag who brings karma down on himself. I mean, ironically, the moment he's getting shot, what is he doing? When he's asked about mass shootings, comparison to gang violence in a dismissive way, tell me that wasn't karma doing her finest work. I'll praise the shooter. He did a good job. He had good.
Hi, I'm Rachel, and my name is currently first on a website claiming to expose Charlie Kirk's murderers. You might be wondering how I got here. I'm kind of wondering that too. I already told this story to Wired, but let me tell it to you now in my own words. Because for the last 2 days, I've been getting messages like this non-stop, claiming to know where I live and saying they're coming for me. Now, what did I say to deserve all of this? Let's go to the website and read the screenshots that they included of me celebrating Charlie Kirk's murder. I said I was terrified to think of how far-right fans of Kirk, aching for more violence, could very well turn this into an even more radicalizing moment. Will they now believe their fears have been proven right and feel they have a right to retaliate regardless of who actually was behind the initial shooting? That analysis came from the fact that I am an experienced journalist who has extensively covered right-wing extremism. That's also why, by the way, a lot of people hate me and want to shut me up. And I was immediately proven right. Many far-right personalities are using this as an excuse to agitate and retaliate against their political enemies. That includes former conservative leader Andrew Scheer, because this is where it all started for me. The hate massively escalated when former conservative leader and sitting currently conservative MP Andrew Scheer took my words and called me twisted and said I have so much hate in me. Pierre Poilievre's wife also boosted this post. Then things got even worse when I got a DM from a friend of mine telling me about this website. She sent me the link, and at first I thought she must have sent me the link to the direct post about me on this website. But then I double checked the link and I realized this was the homepage. My name was first. And then things exploded. The flood of threats turned into a tsunami. And as it escalated, I shared that I was scared. Then several massive American right-wing accounts with hundreds of thousands of followers took a screenshot of that and shared it saying I deserved it, without showing what I actually said. And suddenly I was like the face of people celebrating Charlie Kirk's murderer, even though that literally never happened. And it's made the last 48 hours of my life a living hell. Every single person who's ever disliked me is using this as a chance to get their pound of flesh. But this is the part I really want you to hear. It's not just me. There are tons of people listed on this site who aren't public figures, who have never dealt with this before, and I am terrified for them. Some of the posts on this website are private messages. People are snitching on folks in their lives. And if they've received what I've received in the last 48 hours, which I'm sure they have, I am so worried about them. People are out for blood right now. And there are people out there who are using this moment irresponsibly to serve up their perceived political enemies as a sacrifice. And for what? They're just proving me right. And I just really hope no one makes good on these threats, because I now have to live as if they might.
Charlie Kirk. Yes. And why do you say that? Oh, she was like a Don't you think that if you're going to, attack a guy like that, you should probably have some instances of things that he said that are offensive or that are racist or anything like that? Comrades. And what did they do that's fascist and that's racist?
Well, they are very supportive of white supremacist Donald Trump.
These people shouldn't be allowed to live.
I believe any Trump supporter is officially a fascist because he is a traitor at this point.
What did they say that's hateful and racist?
What I found to be most disheartening is that instead of actually coming in to have a conversation, they were screaming outside because it made them feel good, not because it actually did good. And I mean, this was kind of virtue signaling in real time. And unfortunately, the university administration or college professors, they weren't out actually encouraging the students to have dialogue or meaningful conversation. And Trish, what's so amazing is they couldn't even say one thing that I believe. Instead, it's just innuendo, it's open-ended insults, and it's things that are completely fake and false. And it's too bad because when you don't talk to people, then really bad things unfortunately start to happen.
Yeah, that's true. You see, every single one of them who said bullshit things about Charlie Kirk, they are all evil. They are all wicked. Like, I do not wish death on the left wing, neither Labour people. I do not. I would never wish death on them. But what I would not tolerate is you happy celebrating an innocent man murder. The only thing this man has done that pisses a lot of people is saying the truth. The only thing he has done is saying the truth. I've watched hundreds. If you go through my channel right now, you see Charlie Kirk is literally almost everything on my channel. I've watched his video countless times, and by his videos, I follow him on this page. I see who this man is. He's an incredible, pure, upright man. And people are coming at him. For what? For saying the truth. They all deserve to be fired. Every single one of them deserve to be fired. There should not be any paid. They should not be paid at all. All of them fired. No leave, no suspension, fired. Straight. And every single one of them should go apologize to Charlie's family. First, they should go apologize to God, then Charlie's family. Because what they have done is despicable. It's malicious, it's wicked, it's evil. It shows how their hearts have gotten to, how our society has become. That people tend to celebrate another person's murder. This is the country we are living in. This is America right now. It's bad. Comment down below what you think about this video, guys. See you guys in the next video, guys. Make sure to stay safe.